What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back with the bang of the day, guys, with the upcoming Tekken 8 and Nike Foamposite One Premium Kazuya Mishima. So we finally got the full-on in-depth review for you guys and girls out here. Now, these are set to release sometime this fall season. I saw somewhere over on the net October 19th, and I'm not too sure about that, but possibly you just gotta sit and wait and keep that one in mind. Now, the retail price point for these so far has gone out to be $250. Now, these did release though earlier this year at Evo. So with that being said, there has been a release at the Evo event, but a rumor of a release coming down the pipeline, I'm guessing from Nike themselves. This is the Kazuya pair, but there is also a Jin pair that's been revealed as well, which I have yet to actually see in person. There's only been images of it from like actual in-game, and then there was like a little picture that had an image of it as well. But this pair, I actually like a little bit more. So I'm happy this one is the one that we're reviewing today. I would like to review the other one, but I like this one a little bit more. Now, what you see here obviously is this iridescent look on the sneaker that has a sparkle or shine, and it's very hard to kind of like pick it up. You know, it's like showing it, like seeing this shoe is hard to see indoor. I'm not gonna lie, maybe I need to take it out. Even outdoor, this has a crazy iridescent reflective look that's hard to just overall pick up on the camera, but at some angles it looks like a foamposite type of purple, but then you have like a green. It's hard, bro. It's hard to tell. Like what is the, let me see what the box says so I can explain like the color of it. It's a very odd color because at the same time it just looks black as well, but it's not. It says here Armory Navy / metallic dark gray. I would have never thought that that was the two colors of this shoe. Like, it does not look like that. It almost looks like an eggplant. It's very just hard to tell. Now, all those cracks and crevices that you see though on this shoe are in a 3M. So when you shine it with the flash, it will pick up 3M on that sneaker. And this is to mimic and show the leather jacket of Kazuya. During Tekken 8, he's wearing a black long coat jacket, and that is what this is paying its inspiration from, or I don't even want to say inspiration because it looks exactly like it. Now, one cool fact about Kazuya from Tekken 1 is that he's actually a sneakerhead. Now, I want to say Tekken 1, I'm pretty sure it was Tekken 1, it could have been Tekken 2, but it's an actual bio that was breaking down all the characters in Tekken, and when it went to Kazuya, it was that he was a sneakerhead. So even in the recent, I believe, Tekken 8 promo, or like somewhat of a trailer, he's sitting at a desk and smiling, and we'll probably throw it over top or show y'all, but he presses a button, it opens up, and I mean, he's a bigger sneakerhead than all of us, pretty much. He got that collection like, you know, old school mayor almost of some sorts. And there's just tons of sneakers out there. Now, due to, of course, copyright infringement, that's, you know, when you look at the shoes, they look a lot like some of the sneakers that I would personally like, but of course they had to watch out for the branding. But let's just say that the man got taste. You'll see sneakers in that video and you'll be like, man, I know what that's really supposed to be, but of course, you know, they gotta watch what they show. Now, these themselves, though, man, they're going for crazy amount of money already, so I'm expecting these to be a #1 hit. In my opinion, I would say it could potentially be like top 10 sneaker of the year, like in that realm. It's definitely a monumental collaboration along with Nike and Tekken, two monumental legendary brands that have been out for years. Tekken, I'm a big fan of Tekken itself. You know, when it comes to Tekken, my favorite character, as I stated before, is Lee. I love Law, but I love Lee even more. His movements, his drunken master stance that was very hard to acquire back in the days. Like getting into you had to press a lot of buttons to get into the stance, and then you had to like attack from that stance. It was definitely difficult, but I loved Lee's kick moves. It was, in fact, Lee could just lay on the ground and then do like a move to kick up in this. It pretty much would take you off your feet every single time. Of course, you got Eddie Gordo. You know, if you're a button spammer, he's also great though. I do love him a lot. Law, like him as well. And then I would say, who else? Yoshimitsu, you can't go wrong with him. I mean, there's tons of characters. Paul, you got King. Like, I'm not gonna, like Jin, I'm not gonna just, you know, forget about the guys out there, but those are some of my favorite, one in particular being Lee. Like, I used to be able to do some serious damage with him. But with that being said, got major respect for you, Kazuya. Don't be mad at me. Don't do no harm. You feel me? Like, you was doing your thug thizzle as well. But it's just dope to see this collaboration. This collab is already in game. Like, there's characters that can wear these shoes, that are wearing these shoes, so that's dope as well. It did release, as I stated before, at Evo, so keep that in mind also. On the back, you got the penny cent logo. This whole upper, like overall upper rib or ankle sock liner part is of a black leather. The actual middle right here, you have the black leather with that like almost a maroonish burgundy strip going up. And then you also have right here the Tekken 8 logo on the tongue. So that's featured on the left side, while on the right side you have just the standard penny cent logo. On the inside, penny cent logo, and then right here you have, I feel like I'm reading it wrong. What is this logo right here? I'm trying to see what it is. So looking at this, I think this is the G for the G Corporation, and it's kind of hard to pick up. I'll try to get, there you go, right there, you see it. You might be able to see it right there. It's like the G, I think, for the G Corporation featured in there. Hopefully I got that correctly. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say I am the biggest Tekken fan of all time, okay? But I will say I do play the game and I'm not no hype beast when it comes to that, okay? On the bottom though, you have the Fate, and this is on the translucent, and I believe this is the Fist. So you have Fate and Fist, Fist and Fate. You have that translucent with the, I think it's like the electricity that's going through here that you see when it comes to Jin, as well as Kazuya, which is also featured on the box here. So you got Jin, you got Kazuya. When it opens up, you have this right here that features where you put the two shoes at with the straps. So that is also dope as well. On this part, you got Tekken 8 on both sides. And then you also got the label on this side of the box, 8.5 and 10. Now, this also features a sleeve that goes over with the penny cent logo and Nike, which has that grit texture, which means that this is also a 3M texture when hit with the light. As far as sizing goes, they fit like just any other Foamposite. If you are someone that's new to Foamposites kind of run slightly a little bit small, but they are shoes that foam to the foot as you wear them. So I go true to size. I wear 8.5 and I'm perfectly fine with that, but that is something to keep in mind if you are someone that wants to grab this pair, or I would say lucky to grab this pair. And I'm not saying that with like any sort of like bragging of me having it, but it's just a very extremely limited shoe, at least right now. But this could be, you know, this could end up being a little bit more available. We'll have to just wait and see what Nike presents to us as more information on this particular shoe comes down the pipeline. But overall, this is definitely a collector's item. This is a shoe that will bring together the gamers as well as the sneakerheads if you are on one side of that. But there's a lot of sneakerheads that are gamers and there's a lot of gamers who are sneakerheads, so it's not really something out of the ordinary. But there may be somebody out there that just don't care about shoes whatsoever and love Tekken, and they're gonna be like, I need to get this. Like Tekken shoes, bro. And they looking down and they probably got some like, you know, Air Monarchs on because they don't care about sneakers, and they finally now are gonna care about this particular pair because it's a Tekken pair, it's a Tekken shoe, they love Tekken, and it's in the game, you feel me? Like, it's a great collab overall. Also, it states on here, upper contains synthetic leather, which makes sense for the fact that, I mean, this is not leather. It is the Foamposite material with the 3M. Also, I wanna say that the carbon fiber is still there, but it is like either one painted over or there's some sort of material, like a plastic material on top. It's kind of hard to tell. It still is hard, but it doesn't have that texture. But it does have, though, what feels to be like brush strokes. If you look real closely on there, you can see like the brushed look, the brushed nickel type of look on there that is now covering what appears to be the Foamposite. But even looking here, and where I said before, it looks like, and it's probably gonna be hard to tell on camera, but on the edges of these little parts, you can see what appears to be something underneath there, where if I was to get like my knife and peel it up, it would reveal something. And I'm wondering, would that reveal carbon fiber or it would just reveal the sole? You feel me? It's kind of hard to tell though right there. But for the most part, like pressing up on it, it feels pretty tough, like the carbon fiber that we are used to seeing when it comes to Foamposites. So I would think that's the route they went, but I'm not 100% sure. I just don't see why they would take that away. But you know, who knows? I don't want to rip it up and reveal it, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. But be on the lookout and let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this one down below in the comment section. Definitely a very dope overall shoe. Definitely a shoe that I would love to add to the collection, but also rock. I'm not scared to rock it. It's a shoe that I would love to rock, wear, and all the above. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all as always. And I will see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.